Seriously, this is a serious problem for Democrats. Less than 1 in 4 Democrats under 30 say they're proud to be an American. 54% say they're embarrassed by it. Embarrassed? Like America's your mom picking you up at school? Liberals need to push back on the dumb ideas that come from their children. The Democrats' problem is the energy of the parties with the young and the young are with the terrorists. That's not good. So talk to your children and remind them you don't really want to live like your heroes in Hamas. All you do all day, it was all made in America. Our democracy may be on life support, but we still have elections. They don't. At an AOC Bernie Sanders rally in Idaho last month, someone threw a Palestinian flag over an American flag, and the crowd erupted in approval. What should have happened after that is one of the adults on stage should have told their young, loyal followers, this is not a symbol of freedom.
Bill Maher refuses to stop calling out what he sees as hypocrisy within his own party. And this time he took Democrats to task for acting as if they are embarrassed by America itself. During a recent episode of his show, Maher delivered a series of eye-opening arguments that are sure to spark debate across the political spectrum. We have every key moment lined up for you, so hit that subscribe button and let's jump right into it. First, let's start with this surprising revelation from CNN.
Republicans basically are where they were 25 years ago, right? 64%. But look at that Democratic percentage, absolutely plummeting. Just 27% of Democrats say they will, in fact, display the flag on July 4th. What about this idea? Are you proud to be an American? Extremely or very proud to be an American? Again, look at this divide, a growing divide on this question. Back in January of 2001, 90% of Republicans, 85% of Democrats. This was after a very contentious 2000 election, keep in mind, right, with George W. Bush coming into the White House. You come over to this side of the screen in 2026, look at this. Again, the Democratic percentage absolutely plummets to just 29% of Democrats say they're extremely or very proud to be an American. That Republican percentage, the exact same, 90 and 90.
All of these polls pointing in a negative direction reveal one uncomfortable political reality. Many Democrats seem far less proud of America whenever their party is out of power. But the moment the political tide turns in their favor, everything suddenly changes. America, once again, becomes the greatest country in the world, and they are eager to talk about how proud they are to be Americans. It is a complete turnaround that raises questions about how genuine that patriotism really is. According to Maher, their pride appears to depend more on who controls Washington than on any lasting love for the country itself. That is exactly the kind of inconsistency Maher refuses to ignore. He openly challenged it on his own show without holding anything back. In his view, national pride should not be treated like a political tool that is used only when it becomes convenient. And he believes it is about time someone pointed that out.
Every election year, Democrats seem to remember patriotism for about an hour at their convention when they're trying to win back swing voters. The whole message of Kamala's speech in 2024 was take back the flag. That's why she talked about America like a pageant contestant.
The greatest privilege on earth. The privilege and pride of being an American.
Hard to believe she lost, huh? Well, you can't take back the flag in an hour if the rest of the time you treat patriotism as something vaguely embarrassing. It shouldn't be.
Maher says exactly what he believes. In his view, many Democrats treat patriotism as though it is something to avoid, yet they still expect to win over voters who value it deeply. He sees that contradiction as impossible to ignore. During election season, they suddenly wrap themselves in the American flag, sing the national anthem, and proudly celebrate the country, all in an effort to connect with swing voters. But once the election is over and the results do not go their way, Maher argues that the patriotic image quickly disappears. According to him, they return to criticizing the same country that has given them the freedom, opportunities, and platform to express those opinions in the first place. Maher believes this pattern reflects a kind of patriotism that is based on political convenience rather than genuine conviction, and he does not hesitate to call it out.
You know, in 1976, when I was wearing that t-shirt with my nut hugger shorts, America wasn't exactly crushing it then either. Inflation was around 6%. Mortgage rates were almost 9%. There was actually a thing called the misery index. The average person earned far less than they do today. They had a smaller house and watched a tiny TV that had 3 channels, mostly I Love Lucy reruns. The closest thing we had to euphoria was Three's Company.
Many Democrats like to talk about how America used to be better in the past, describing an earlier era as though it were some kind of golden age. But Maher does not accept that version of history. He argues that much of that nostalgia is based more on emotion than reality. Looking at the facts, he believes America was actually worse off in many important ways. People generally had lower incomes, life expectancy was shorter, healthcare was less advanced, and everyday life offered far fewer choices and opportunities than it does today. Technology, entertainment, and overall quality of life have all improved dramatically over time. Maher's point is simple. Many people are remembering a version of the past that never truly existed in the way they imagine it, allowing nostalgia to replace reality.
Less than 1 in 4 Democrats under 30 say they're proud to be an American. 54% say they're embarrassed by it. Embarrassed? Like America's your mom picking you up at school? You're embarrassed to be an American? Well, guess what? The feeling's mutual, because you have no perspective. Is America perfect? No, of course not. No country is. Although don't get Tucker Carlson started on Russia.
Maher believes the embarrassment works both ways. In his view, America also has reason to feel disappointed by those who only express pride in the country when their preferred political party is in charge. He argues that genuine patriotism should not depend on election results. Loving your country only when your side wins is not real loyalty. It is political convenience. No nation would celebrate citizens who praise their homeland one day and condemn it the next simply because political power changed hands. According to Maher, that kind of conditional loyalty reflects a shallow relationship with the country rather than a lasting commitment to it. Real patriotism should remain steady regardless of who occupies the White House. Gratitude, he argues, should never depend on politics.
The U.S. is leagues ahead of the rest of the world on most of the progressive issues that are important to young people. America has 14 million women-owned businesses. 17% of black women are starting businesses, which is faster than white women or white men. Gay Americans are free to marry, and 49% of them own property. Yes, in America, gays buy buildings. In other places, they get them.
America's record on human rights is certainly not perfect, and Maher does not pretend otherwise. But he argues that compared to much of the world, the United States still provides freedoms and legal protections that millions of people elsewhere do not enjoy. People are generally not punished by the government simply because of who they love or choose to build a life with. While disagreement and discrimination can still exist, Maher points out that there is a clear difference between social disagreement and government persecution. In many countries, people face imprisonment, violence, or even death for the same choices. He also argues that even those accused of crimes in America are given legal protections and due process that are missing in many parts of the world. The system may be imperfect, but he believes it remains far more just than many alternatives.
Not only don't like their own civilization, they like the wrong one. They actually think Hamas is a liberation movement. They chant for the Houthis. They're chanting, "We will honor our martyrs" at Yale. They're looking for love in all the wrong countries. Someone needs to tell the kids that America is not the society where women basically have no rights, where there's zero freedom of religion, and where dissent is punishable by... Our democracy may be on life support, but we still have elections. They don't.
Maher also points to what he sees as another serious issue affecting many younger Democrats. In his opinion, they too often find themselves supporting causes without fully understanding the facts, the history, or the broader context. He believes some have become so focused on opposing America and its allies that they end up sympathizing with groups whose values directly conflict with their own. According to Maher, important details and careful analysis are often replaced by emotional reactions and anti-establishment thinking, instead of judging issues based on facts or principles. He argues that some people automatically support whichever side appears to oppose America. Maher finds that deeply concerning because he believes there is a major difference between healthy criticism of your country and blindly supporting forces that may be openly hostile toward it.
And yet at Coachella this year, when an Irish rap group projected onto screens, Israel, Free Palestine, got big applause. Globalize the Intifada is the catchphrase that's really catching on these days, as if worldwide and cosplaying Islamic revolutionaries is the answer to our problems. At an AOC Bernie Sanders rally in Idaho last month, someone threw a Palestinian flag over an American flag, and the crowd erupted in approval. What should have happened after that is one of the adults on stage should have told their young, loyal followers, this is not a symbol of freedom. This is.
America continues to stand as one of the world's strongest symbols of freedom, opportunity, the rule of law, and individual rights. These are values that many countries still struggle to achieve or maintain. Maher points to the millions of people who are willing to risk everything just for the chance to build a life in the United States. People cross deserts, oceans, and dangerous borders because they believe America offers opportunities they cannot find elsewhere. That reality, Maher argues, speaks for itself. If America were truly as terrible as some claim, why would so many people sacrifice so much just to get here? According to Maher, that contradiction exposes the weakness in arguments that portray America as nothing more than a deeply flawed nation with little worth celebrating.
The thought leaders in the Democratic Party keep encouraging and not rebuking the idea that America is cringe and the people who run Gaza are great. The Democrats are doomed. Alyssa Slotkin's right. Liberals are weak and woke, especially the white ones, and they indulge all sorts of nonsense from their kids, a pattern that then continues on in the Democratic Party. Last election, it was all the gender stuff, the insistence that men can have babies and such, and now I fear that we like the terrorists is the new that.
Maher believes the Democratic Party faces a serious political problem if its leaders continue refusing to confront anti-American attitudes within parts of the party. His reasoning is straightforward. Swing voters, the people who often decide national elections, generally want leaders who speak positively about the country rather than constantly criticizing it. Patriotism still matters to many Americans, especially those in the political center. Maher argues that if Democratic leaders continue remaining silent while anti-American rhetoric grows louder, they risk pushing away exactly the voters they need most. His warning is simple. Either address the issue now or prepare to face the consequences at the ballot box.
Liberals need to push back on the dumb ideas that come from their children. The Democrats' problem is the energy of the parties with the young and the young are with the terrorists. That's not good. So talk to your children and remind them you don't really want to live like your heroes in Hamas. All the shit you do all day, it was all made in America. Your smartphone, your Grubhub, your freedom to bitch about America, that's all American stuff. You tell your phone you want a milkshake and a guy brings it to your house. Please, you couldn't survive a week living in Intifadaville. You're like the girl in White Lotus who was going to live in a Buddhist monastery and then lasted one night.
In the end, Maher's message is clear. America is not a perfect country, and no honest observer would claim otherwise. But he believes the constant one-sided negativity coming from parts of the Democratic Party does not reflect the full picture. The United States has made remarkable progress, continues to offer opportunities that attract millions of people from around the world, and remains a country that many still dream of calling home. Yet some critics, according to Maher, focus only on its failures while ignoring its successes, allowing their patriotism to rise and fall, depending on who holds political power. He argues that this is not a matter of principle, but of inconsistency. Maher believes Democrats, who hope to reconnect with patriotic and independent voters, will need more than symbolic displays during election season. They will need genuine consistency and lasting appreciation for the country they seek to lead. And on that note, we bring today's video to a close. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.